Namaste, Jai Bharat. There's an American important person very close to Trump who used to come to Fox TV and sit continuously and speak bad about Bharat. Try to ridicule Bharat, say this and that, of course. There are loud mouths in US, of course, there are a lot of loud mouths. Suddenly I realize their boss himself is too loud mouthed, like Lahore is. So that's why they get together, it appears. Speaks all things against Bharat, and now he wants to please Bharat, saying that you support us against China. Whom? Support America against China. We don't trust anyone. The people whom we trust is Israel and Russia. We don't trust anybody else. Our experiences have been so. But definitely China is much better a friend than America. We would continue to have relations, working relations, but not transparency is expected. We are transparent, that's a different story, but we don't expect transparency from you, any credit from you, any kind of equal consideration from you. You don't know how to talk in equal terms, so you won't be accepted. A relation shall only be functional for mutual benefit, and that's it. That's something like John Locke's theory of social contract. You come in contact with one another for mutual benefit, surrendering few personal things for mutual benefit. Beyond that, we can't be friendly with people like America or anyone else, and even China. In spite of the fact that China and Bharat have very, very intense historical relations, if you go into that, you'll be amazed to see how the Chinese people and Bharati people are related. The only hindrance is the kind of improvised communism as they do now, which has a different attitude, who do not really take culture serious, religion serious, faith system serious, because there is no room for such things in communist thinking pattern. Don't want to call it as ideology, because ideology is something else. Marx has spelled it out in his book. He wrote a book, German Ideology itself, in which he spells out so many things. German ideology. And then later the Marxists made distinction between ideologue Marx and humanism. Talk many studies a day. That's a different topic altogether. So we have no such things. And America wants us to be with them against China. Why should we? Suppose, let me make an equation. Who? Now, if I'll talk like a trader, like what Trump trader. Suppose both options are in front of me, being with America and being with China. Before I speak of the option, I'll say, make it one time clear. Bharat do not want to be with anybody. Bharat want to be what Bharat is. We have our independent stand, we have our sovereignty, our understanding, our everything. So we don't want to be with somebody. So the question is rolled out prima facie, right in the beginning. But then if I have to choose between America and China, I will choose China, because America is much more a betrayer than anyone else in the world. They are greatest betrayers than anybody else in the world. And you want to dominate everybody. You want to boss yourself as the boss. Whether people accept or not is a secondary thing. They'll continue to behave like that until they're completely collapsed economically, which is impending. I don't know how long it takes, but it's happening. It's going to happen. Because what you have done to the Soviet Union shall happen to you. We are not supporters of communism in any case, but we are supporters of Russian people. Then also, now also. But we don't find any good reason to support the people of America. Then also, now also. Our people go and stay in America doesn't mean that we are with the people of America. So long as they stay there will be functional relations, not structural relations in any case. So this is the situation America wants our support, and I don't think Bharat will ever do. The same people, the same person who made lists of faults of Bharat and sitting in Fox TV and be very boisterous, speaking with all kind of air and attitude, is now requesting Bharat's help. Why should we? How can we trust you? Today you say yes, now in the morning you say one thing, and by afternoon you say something else, and we know it. So it's just rule of boss. We shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Sri Ram.